Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Roger. Today I'm going to be going over the Streamlight ProTac HLX 1000 lumen rifle kit. I'm going to unbox it, give you my first impressions on it, give you some of the specs and sort of the breakdown on it, I guess you would say, and I'm going to install it on my Radical Firearms AR15 build. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you guys have any constructive criticism on how I can make my channel better or make it look better, just feel free to put it down in the comments below. Just don't be an asshole about it. So let's get to it. So we have the Streamlight ProTac HLX model, which puts out a pretty decent amount of lumens. It's putting out 1000 lumens. This is what it looks like. I actually paid $129.99 from my local gun store, and it comes with the light, the pressure switch pad, and you got the rear button switch if you don't want to use it as a rifle kit, I guess you would say. It comes with double-sided tape, a couple zip ties, and some mounting hardware. But like I said, it's 1000 lumens, and I don't know what this symbol is, but it's saying 332 meters. I think that's the output of the actual light itself. It's saying 23 hours, which I'm assuming it can run 23 hours. And it does also have a strobe feature. And this is the back of the box. It fits long guns, dual fuel, remote pressure switch, push button switch, 10 tap programmable, 3 user selectable programs. It weighs 6.4 ounces and it's putting out 27,600 candela. It is actually not that bad. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what we have. Obviously, the box is okay. You just have your plastic see-through box, nothing special. Then you have your actual light itself. Flip it over. And then, oh, here's all your hardware. So you have your pressure switch. And then you have your rear button. Then you have a little Allen wrench. Then you have some hardware, some screws, some zip ties, double-sided tape, and then you have a little booklet slash brochure, a Streamlight sticker, and then your owner's manual. So let's put this up to the side. And let's take a look at this light itself. So, first impressions. It feels okay. It's aluminum. I'm pretty sure it's probably some type of... Poop! What's wrong, baby? So I had to pause the video real quick. My daughter wanted to ask me about some stuff on Roblox. She needed some help on her video game. But all that to the side, I cleaned up my area a little bit. It does take 2 CR123 batteries, and you put the positive side in, both batteries. And then you put your rear cap plate on, like so. Tighten it. My first impressions on it, it actually feels really durable. It's aluminum. I'm assuming it would be like some type of aircraft grade aluminum, maybe like 6076 or something like that. I don't know my metals, so don't roast me in the comments. It's putting out 1000 lumens, 26,000 candela, which is crazy. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. So on your pressure pad itself, you have this square button, which is that this is your constant on. So you press that, that's your constant on. Press it off, and then you have your momentary switch, which is this big button. So hold it, off, on, off, and then if you want it to strobe, you double press it. And that's pretty much the basic functions of it. I like it. I'm gonna have to put it through its paces to actually see how well it is. But I'm just a civilian. I'm not no Army Marine or no law. I'm not in law enforcement or anything like that. So I'm not gonna be doing raid operations, jumping out of airplanes, that type of stuff. It's just gonna be something I can see my target or illuminate my target in the dark. That's what it's mainly for. In my personal opinion, it has a really tight hotspot. So when it starts to get a little bit darker, I'm gonna show you guys what it actually looks like during the nighttime. But until then, let's get it installed on my Radical Firearms AR15 build. Okay, so this is my Radical Firearms AR15 build. Radical Firearms lower, Radical Firearms upper. We have the Magpul MOE 6-position adjustable buttstock. We have the Magpul MOE grip, and then we have the Magpul, I believe it's called like a MVG or something like that, vertical grip. We have the Firefield M-Lock 15-inch handguard with a 16-inch barrel, and then we have the regular, gosh, what is this called? It's your regular M3 or I forget what flash hider this is. If you guys know what it is, comment down below. I totally forget what it is. Then I have Magpul M-Bus flip up rear sights. And then just your regular metal UTG flip up front sights. And I'm also rocking a SIG Romeo 5. So the cool thing about this AR-15 that I noticed off the bat when I first purchased it, it came with ambi safety selector, which I thought was pretty cool. But enough with this. You guys can actually see the full specs and stuff like that on the Radical Firearms video. So let's go ahead and get this ProTac HLX installed and see what it looks like. Okay, so the way I like my lights is I like it on the right hand side because I am a righty. Essentially how I handle my rifle is my left hand would go over the vertical grip and I use a C-clamp like that. So the light will go on the right hand side and then I'm going to put the pressure pad up top. So let's go ahead and get this on. So let's get this on like so, tighten it down. Okay. And then, let me see. So when I'm putting on the pressure pad, I don't like a lot of wires dangling. So sometimes I might wrap it up and do one of these numbers. It just varies. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to see what's best to mount up this pressure switch. Off camera, I already know where I want to place my light. So it's gonna be right around this area. So what I found the easiest is you snap it from left to right, and then what I like to do is I like to measure the rear just to make sure I'm putting it in the right Picatinny slot. So I would just pretty much just mock it up like that, and then we'll go right here into this slot. So just like before, right to left, and then I will do this so I can make it look as clean as possible. Once you get your front section on, what I found to be the easiest is you just slide one part in and then just push the other side in, and then just squeeze your way in it. It'll take a little bit finessing, but other than that, it feels really good, really tight. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie down these wires. The reason I did it like this is because I feel like this would be the cleanest look. I feel like this would be the cleanest look per se. You might have a different opinion than mine's, but in my opinion, that's the cleanest look. So I'm gonna just tie this up on this 1913 section reel right here, zip tie it up. But other than that, it feels really good. Got your momentary, strobe, constant on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the zip ties on and clean it up a little bit, and then we're gonna go to the final impressions. So I have the Streamlight mounted on. I haven't cut off the excess zip ties yet, so I'm gonna do that right now. Essentially what I did was I ran it down through this 1913 Picatinny slot, came around to the back side and put it through right here. So I think that just looks a little bit more cleaner in my opinion. Maybe you guys might say different, but I think it just looks a little better. I could be wrong. Everybody has their own opinions, but from just feeling the rifle and feeling where the pressure switches are, it feels really good in hand. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna probably end up mounting it somewhere else. I mean, not somewhere else, but rerunning my wires somewhere else. I think it looks clean, but it doesn't look clean enough.
2 hours later.
I didn't like the way that I routed my pressure switch cable, so I redid everything, took all the zip ties off, and this is now how it looks. Looks a lot cleaner. So essentially I had the same idea, but I turned this little tab right here where you can obviously move your wire, and I still have it going through this side 1913 Picatinny rail, and then I got it zip tied right here, zip tied right here, and then zip tied on the top where it comes in into this top 1913, and then come in, and it just looks a lot better. It feels a lot better. There's no tightness on the wires, like the wires are not stressed out like before. This wire was like cockeyed to the side and it looked like it was just about to break off. So I redid everything and it looks a lot better. It feels the same, but now I'm just more confident that the pressure switch wire would last a lot longer. I mean, they're probably pretty durable as is, but I'm just OCD when it comes to certain stuff like that. My overall impressions of the Streamlight ProTac HLX, I can now see targets. God forbid somebody breaks into my house and I have to defend my family. I can see who my target is and blind him at the same time. But other than that, the material is 10 out of 10. I just don't like the size of it. I'm used to smaller weapon lights. 1,000 lumens, you can't beat it. I mean, I know there's pistol lights out there that's 1,500 lumens, rechargeable, you know, just stuff like that. But Streamlight has been in the game for a while, and people trust them and Surefire. People trust Streamlight and Surefires with their life. So if I'm gonna have anything, I'm going to use what quote unquote the pros would use. I'm not gonna have no range footage this time. I'm gonna do an update on this light and my TLR6 that I just put on my Smith & Wesson shield. So I'm gonna probably put these two updates on one whole video. So I hope you guys like it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like I say in every other video, if you guys have any constructive criticisms on how I can make my videos better, put them down in the comments. Just don't be an asshole about it. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out of here. Peace.